All right, welcome back, heroes. I got two things I gotta do real fast, and then we'll be good to rock and roll today. Ooh, you hush. Um, all right, that's good. So we found. So yesterday we were trying to find, Sword of the Cosmos. I found it, and I'm a little mad that I missed it. So it's in this chest right here. We had to nuke that guy. But literally, like I said, it was probably something dumb that we ran by like 5 or 6 times trying to find it. So you take the elevator up to this upper portion here, where we go down and around to go fight the frost guy. Excuse me. Is the problem is I was coming out of the elevator and I was just running straight this way. I never looked this way. It's literally just you run up these steps and it's up there. That gives you the Sword of the Cosmos. It used to be Sword of Night and Flame, but now it's called the Sword of Cosmos because it does gravity based stuff. So yeah, a little different, but it's one of those things where I'm like, geez, man, like how. All right. Dismisso analytics. You. And there we go. Okay. So now we are going to do some of the underground stuff. That is on the agenda today. We got to get the underground stuff done. We need to. Uh, I mean, we could try to do Ronnie's Tower, but I just don't think I really want to do that right now. Get your big old foot out of my way so I can come over here and tap you in the chest. Okay. Um, we did do some of Necron. There's still a lot more of Necron we need to go do. But I wanna complete everything else because normally in a normal playthrough we wouldn't even be in Necron yet, because we haven't done the underground stuff. We haven't done like I mean there's a whole bunch that we still need to get done before we should have been in Necron and taken out Radon and all that. So now we're just gonna backpedal a little bit, take it easy, and try and get some of that stuff done. We're about to fight a bunch of giant ants, so if you don't like giant ants, sorry. We have the waypoint that's way up there. So we have the waypoint that's right there. It looks like there's a tree or something right there, doesn't it? Or is that just glowy rocks? Yo, there's an ant right there? I've never noticed that. Huh. Weird. All right. Oh, here, let's get Grace going. Not quite capable with a light attack to one tap the ants, but a heavy attack can one tap them. Ooh, I forgot to get the other thing going. 2 seconds. I forgot my other phone. You would attack a man while his back is turned? Really? Okay. And see, that's the thing, man, is just like, once you get to a certain point with a weapon, this early content stuff, you'll just breeze through it. Running R2 attacks just automatically destroy. It's great. Okay, well, if you're all going to just stay on the roof. There we go. All taken care of. That's right. Not only do we stand for law and order, but we are the greatest pest extermination unit ever devised. Jump. And jump. There's a few things that you can collect. Ow. Around here. So, I'd recommend it just as it would help in case you need this kind of stuff. It's small stuff. Like, there's your shaman stuff if you're trying to be a mystic and you didn't start out as the mystic. Okay. Oh, There we go. There's nothing ever back here, but it'll be that one time I don't look is when the developer will put something there. There we go. Nothing there. Okay. Come down. And then we've got this merchant right here. Doesn't really have anything. But there you go. That's why, like, part of me wishes that there was a way to get the Convergence mod and Reforged to work together. Because those Lost Ashes, you can make in Reforged. It's one of the cool mechanics I like about Reforged. You're able to rank up your Ashes of War. And they'll get unique bonus effects and stuff. It's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. Ugh. Oop. The Ansper Rapier. Oh, and another Warding Remnant. Nice. The thing about the Rapier is that it is designed for um, what you call it? Nope. It's the Servant of Rot build. So this right here takes you down there. Like, look how different that place is, man. And there's still like 2 or 3 bosses down there that you have to do. Yeah, I'm not interested, Death Lizard. Y'all aren't even worth that much XP. It's such a good thing when I can bonk an ant in the face one time and it goes down. Alright. Melted mushroom. I just like how fast we're able to clear the content. Like, yesterday made me a little mad just because I really wanted to find that sword to show you guys. And I spent too much time yesterday. And I still apologize for that. Like, spent way, way too much time trying to find that stupid sword. We found it, but spent too much time doing it. I'd like to know how he's doing that much damage to me while I'm at his feet. Really? Oh my god, let me get my spell off, you stupid. There we go. That's the Shining Rune of Dragon. So if you are trying to play the Underworld Mage, that is what you'll need for it. Oh man. Alright, let's sit down, use up our runes. Still trying to get mined up a little bit. Cause like we're pretty much capped here. Like we could go a little higher. I want to say 60 is the hard cap, and you don't really get a whole lot more after that to put points into it. But you can if you want. I'm trying to get this up to 20, this up to 15, and then we're just going to focus on getting faith up to about 80. We won't worry about the other stats unless I absolutely need, more mana or more, what you call it. We don't want to do that part yet. So now we come over here because we need to do that one. Bro, I need like a hot chocolate, like no lie. It's like freezing. It's down into like the mid 40s here in Texas, and it's just like, we need to go, yeah, this way. I'm curious, is it this one that has the? No, it's not. It's Reforged that has that guy that walks around on a mount. Ooh, come on, there we go. And then this is a really long elevator. I guess while we go down, I can talk about some of the weapons we've been picking up. So we did get the Wakazashi. It's a good dex base offhand weapon if you're trying to dual wield with a katana. This thing is really good. It also has quick step, which is nice. You have the Midnight Dagger. This is an int faith scaling weapon. Um, Not really good for us. There's the Molten Sword. It's also int faith. This is for the lava caster guy. Sword of the Cosmos. This is now a gravity weapon instead of having fire and the moonbeam shot thing, whatever you want to call it. It is a int weapon, but it is designed for the gravity spellcaster. You've got the Knight's Greatsword, the Flammeurs, we already talked about. Death Poker we picked up, but we didn't really talk about. This is an amazing int faith weapon that has it's a technically a great sword. I don't know why it's a great sword. This thing should be considered a club. But anyway, it's awesome. It does a ton of damage. We did pick up the Great Sword, Watchdog's Great Sword, which is a strength bonk sword. Rowan's Great Sword is int strength. So if you're trying to make a spellcaster bonker, there you go. The Clean Knight Rot Sword, which is technically a dex weapon, so not even for our build, which is kind of dumb. Anspur Rapier, this is again Faith Arcane. This is for the, it's technically dex Faith Arcane, but it scales primarily off of Arcane. But it's Scarlet Rot buildup, and it's for the Servant of Rot. Nomad's Kaliji. This is for the Madness build. Nox Flowing Sword is just bleh. Um, Star Shadow. I haven't really played with this, so I don't know. Like, I don't know what Umbral Stance is. I don't know. But this is Int. This is an Int Faith weapon, primarily. This is for. I don't even know who gets to use that. Meteoric Blade. This is an Int weapon as well. The Gravity guy starts off with this weapon. Um, Rus's axe has death buildup. Death buildup is pointless, so I don't understand why. But anyway, because basically what death buildup does for NPCs is increases their holy damage, or it reduces their holy mitigation, which means they take more damage from holy attacks. Um, we got the Executioner's Greatsword. This is or Great Axe. Sorry, this is a strength weapon. It's actually really good too. We did pick up the Zemor Star Mace. This is Int Arcane. This is the Frost Witch stuff, I believe. But this does have Frost buildup and Blood Loss buildup, which is pretty cool. We have our hammer. We have the Nox Slowing Mace. Clean Rot Spear. If you're wanting to play pretty safe with a shield, this thing is pretty good for a faith weapon because you can seriously just sit behind a shield and poke people. The Cross Naginata, this is a dex weapon with blood loss buildup. We did get the Commander's Standard, which is a strength dex weapon. It does have the Rowling Standard, which is a nice buff, but meh. The Scarlet Tri-Scythe, this thing is freaking awesome. It's also part of the Scarlet Rot build. But this thing does blood loss buildup, not a lot of it, but it does have Scarlet Rot buildup, which is phenomenal. It does require a few stats everywhere, but it is a primary arcane scaling weapon with faith. We did get the bleed whip. We got the regular whip. So this is dex, dex. This is a dex weapon as well for fist. Couple staves, some more shields. And that's everything that we've picked up in the last couple episodes. Okay. So let's run around, collect everything down here. This is also where the Underworld Mage starts. So we can actually get his starting stuff here as well. So when we start ours, or if you guys want to start with the Underworld Mage, this is where you will start. And dive, duck, dip, dodge. Up here. Alright, so dude starts here. Right, just here. And that's where you're going to pick up both of those. I still don't know where you pick up the starting spells. Or does he not get spells to start off with? I don't know. One of those things, man. But that's where you get his um, paperwork so that you can tell what areas to go to get the rest of his stuff. There it is. Okay. That's where you get his starting spells for the Underworld Mage. Come up here. Smithing Stone. Jump here. Golden Rune. We're going to come up here first. Then we'll grab that. And there we go. So we've collected everything on the lower portion that we need. So now we get to go to the upper portion. Hey, what's going on, Absolute? Good evening. Where are you from, buddy? Is it evening time? It's like 11 for me. Now I'm here in Texas, but it is it's 11:30. What part of the world are you in, my guy? And then we want to jump over here, grab this grace. And I moved stuff, so I don't remember where all of those are. Is this one still up here, or is that the one that got moved? Oh, thank you. Oh, all good, man. I was about to be like, dang, man. It's nighttime already where you're at. What's got you kept up all night? Come down here. We'll get the bow. Excuse me, not here for any of you. Hi, turtle. There's a portal right there. Not interested. Nothing there. Since they moved the one thing, I'm just trying to make sure I grab all of these little shrines that we need. I feel you on that. Yeah. Has it gotten colder up there in Tennessee yet? Because, like, it got, today it's supposed to be in, like, the 40s. It's ridiculous. I hate the cold weather. I wish it would just stay, like, I don't know, 75, 80 degrees year round, except for on Christmas Day. Then it can snow and be cold. I don't care about that. But, like, the rest of the time, man, I'd be happy with 75, 80 degrees because that makes it warm enough to where you can go around in shorts and a t-shirt, and if you want to get into the lake or whatever, it's hot enough for that. You know what I mean? But it's just it's also cold enough you can get into a hot tub and people don't like look at you funny. That's a new spell. I don't like that. Ow. I hate the stupid magic archers. Okay. We just need to backpedal and go over there real quick. Okay, go through there. Oh, you guys are already about to get snow. That's the one thing that makes me laugh about Texas is we don't really get snow. And when we do, it's not snow. It's just pure ice. And like for like the last, I want to say 3 years, we don't get anything in December or January. It's usually right around February, and it shut the state down. The first one was what, back in 20, I want to say 21 or 22 February that year. Like the state was shut down for like a week, and the reason I remember that is because everybody was mad at the governor because dude like left to go on vacation with his family that week. Half of Texas doesn't have electricity. The other half can't leave their homes, and this dude's in like Cancun or whatever, uh, just chilling with his family for the week. Then comes back after the snow's all melted and whatnot, and um, everybody's like, "Oh my god, like how irresponsible of the governor," and he's like, "Why? What happened? I was out of office and I didn't have my phone with me, so what happened?" And we're all like, "Bruh, you like literally left on a private jet right before this big winter storm showed up, and you came back after we went through problems. Like, you knew what was up." Georgia, yeah, craziest state for me. My mom was stationed because she's retired military. She was stationed up in Ellsworth Air Force Base out in South Dakota, and keep in mind I was an Oklahoma kid, like born and raised Oklahoman, so I'm used to Oklahoma weather. First winter we have up there in South Dakota, my mom uh, is like, "Hey, the kids are gonna go sledding if you want to come," and I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I'm putting on like, 3 or 4 shirts. I'm putting on an extra pair of pants and putting on some thick socks and stuff. Like I'm getting ready to be out in the cold. And my mom's like, "You're not gonna need any of that, man." And I'm like, "But the temperature outside is like 3 degrees. It's just like, yeah. But it's sunny, and if you're going to be sledding with them, it gets very hot very fast. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, whatever. By the time we got done sledding, I was in shorts and a t-shirt and ended up getting a sunburn. It's like, uh, that was crazy to me. Cause like in Oklahoma, man, if it's 3 degrees, it's actually like -30. So, dang it, dang it! I tried to use the tree for cover. There we go. Whew. All right, we don't want to rest at the Grace and have those archers respawn, so not doing that. Okay. There we go. Enchanted Remnant. We're going to go up and grab the Grace here. I'm not going to worry about going and getting the item from the jar. Uh, Technically, you want to be around level 150 when you do that, or 125, give or take, just because of the stuff that spawns there. We're 86. So, a little under leveled for those guys. We could probably do it. And there we go. I'm just going to grab this Grace. And then we're going to go back down. I think we only need one more of the, what you call it? And then we should be able to go fight one of the bosses that's down here. Who texted? Oh, okay. Bro, I was about to be like, son, I ain't working today. Like, I'll be going in for about an hour to 2 hours just so I can do schedule, but that's it. Yes, I like that. I wish, and this is my big thing. I would love to figure out if there's a way to get the Convergence mod and Reforged to work simultaneously together. Because in this one we have passive FP regeneration, and in Reforged they have spells that increase, or they're your starting spells, whatever they want to call them. They are capable of generating FP per attack as long as you hit something with it. I think that would be cool to be able to mix the two. But because of the passive FP generation, I don't really ever worry about popping blue potions, even on a caster build. So, there we go. Now, I feel like, for some reason, we are missing. Where is this guy? Oh, he's that one. Okay, that one's done. Son of a biscuit. I gotta find the one we're missing. Because we're definitely missing one. That one's lit. Um, that one's lit. Did I get them all? Or 2, 4, 6? Yeah, they're all lit. From my understanding, because they manipulate separate, or not separate, they manipulate some of the same files. They don't work that way, unfortunately. Take it easy, absolute. Yeah, just to give you a quick rundown of my day, I'll be streaming until about 2:30 Central. Then I have to run up to work, do a schedule that will take me about 2 hours to get the schedule done, and then I'll be back and we'll be streaming again. So if you check back in and I'm not on, then I'll probably be on in an hour or two. So be safe at work, man, and have a great day. All right. Time to take down a deer. All right, buddy. Well, take it easy and have a good day. God dang, bro. Ugh. Should have spawned further away from me, my dude. All right. Where is it? There it is. I was like, where's the way out? Bloop. All right. That one's down. Now we just got to take the portals. Okay. And. Whee! believe this is where we can get the next underworld mage uh, rune. I believe comes from the guy we're about to fight up here. Okay, there we go. Large somber stone. And we need the, I want to say the ancient somber stones to level up our mace again. The one that gives us plus 10. I don't remember which one that was called. But it's what we need to make our mace better. Oop, here we go. Alright, Rootman Ashes. Is there still anything back over here? Great smithing stone. Alright. Okay, and then we've got a boss to take out. And he already just starts on the ground. That's fun. Okay. Oh, missed. Done. This one has way less health too, which is so much easier than the last one we fought. Dragon Halberd, and yep, Shimmering Rune of Dragonkin. So that's your second rune. So you're technically your tier 2 rune. And then I don't think there's anything down there. But we'll go check just in case there's one of those unique enemies down here. Okay, nope, nothing here. Okay, yeah. Alrighty, there we go. That's this whole zone, I believe. Let me just look over the edge here real quick. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope, all that part's done. That's all done. And oh, no, we gotta go over there to that bridge there. Yeah, so we want to go to the grace that's here. We're clearing the underground areas super fast. I love it. Alright, so we've got that bridge there that we need to go across. Okay, golden seed. Not that we need that, but I think we could actually just dropped from there instead of teleporting. But it's fine. And then I believe there's a guy that will fight back here. So let's get all healed up. And then, yeah, it's one of the blood guys. You grab this and he should pop up. I thought, anyway. Hello? I swear there was a guy that spawns here. Okay. I swear somebody spawned there, but I could be wrong. Who knows? All right, well, then that officially completes all of down here that we can do. So, like, we have Necron. That's the Mimic tier. That's the Depths. Knight's Sacred Ground. Night Mistress. Let me look at the Necron Overlook. I think I know where this one is, but I'm not 100% positive. Oh, it's this one, yeah. Is it Soifra Plateau? Is that the other Grace? Yeah, there we go. I like how you can look out there and see Mog's Palace. Lord of Blood, your eminence, I beg you grant me a seat at the table of the dynasty. Long live the Mogwin dynasty. Long live the Mogwin dynasty. Sorry, homie, you was a ghost. I don't think Mogwin heard you. Nothing there, and I don't want to drop down. Well, do we want to drop down? There's an item there. So we might as well. I don't see a way for us to get back up, but I'll explore around here. Why not? Okay, definitely nothing in that direction. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to teleport. I'm not going to risk trying to jump around and do craziness. We're just going to teleport. Okay. Then it looks like there's an item over here near this wolf. Weird wolf people. Sleep is like the least deadly of all the ailments, honestly. Because, like, as soon as you get hit and go down with sleep, you can get right back up from sleep. Alright. Weird wolf people. This place is so big, though. Like the way they changed. Ooh, jellyfishes. As I was saying, though, this place is ginormous. I like that they changed these enemies to be plants versus the mud ones that we've been dealing with throughout the game. And then they were like, we need a newer model of enemy. I really got to get my poise up to 50. Jeez, up to 51. So that hits like that stops stunning me. All right, we're gonna go this way first. Get some blue pots that we don't need. And wasn't there a chest? Yeah, I was about to say. Isn't there a chest behind it too? Ragged armor. I almost feel like I should go to Altus Plateau so that we can take down the guy that would give us our armor. Like, I'd really like to get better armor for our guy. Ooh, I didn't see you there, plant guy. Oh, I didn't know they could grab me. There we go. Okay. That's fine. You can keep doing your singing up top. Here's the question. This lead, yeah, this leads all the way around, I believe. Oh, maybe not. How the heck? Like, it leads up to this wall. Hmm. I just like how blue that looks. Just like infinite depth, but blue. It's nice. Oh, this is not good. Oh, wait, no, it was back over here, wasn't it? The way up. There we go. I was about to be like, oh no, I can't use torrent, and I have no way back up. Smash. Oh, the archer dude's from way up there, yeah. Dang, I tried to do it. I don't remember how to get up there either. Alright, enchanted shot. There we go. So enchanted shot is technically what they're using against me. I don't think it's back this way. Excuse me, rats. Okay. Okay, then we drop down this way. Ugh. Alright. We're almost done with this zone, which is nice. Okay, am I able to get to that without falling? Yeah. We're going to grab this grace. Because I'm fairly certain there is no way back. Well, that's not true. There is a way back up without having to teleport. So I'm grabbing this grace, though, in case we die from the guy that's at the end. That's the other thing. I don't think we found the starting stuff for the Mystic, did we? Like, I know we found their gear, but I can't remember if we found their starting area. Yeah, I don't have it. Huh. Interesting. That dude is so loud every day. For like no reason. Like, bro's on a laptop. He doesn't need to be that loud to people. You know what I mean? Like he could chill out. And Spirit Shaper Seal, which is the tier 2 seal that you need for why can't there we go. That you need for your mystic. So let's see, like he's on my stepdad's on this kick right now because he thinks he's a business consultant. But he's on this kick where he's trying to get everybody to do these, you know, monthly subscription deals, basically Patreon, for every business, right? Where you spend, for $15 a month, you get this, and for $30 a month, you get this, and it's just like, oh, it's the tree. That's how you get up there. Um, and it's just like, you know what I mean? It makes no sense because not every business needs to do the same thing. But the problem is like he reads or listens to a guy talk about how he did a thing and made all this money doing the thing. And so he'll be like, I need to tell everybody to do the thing. And it's like, no, no, dude, you really don't. There we go. Okay, that should be everything up here. And then to get back down, I almost want to say that's too far of a drop. Oh, here we go. Just take these rocks down. There we go. But yeah, it's just like, you know how like you can get box snacks, right? Like I forget the companies that do them, but there's companies out there that you can buy snacks from all over the world. Um, and it's a monthly subscription. They send you a box every month. It's, 15, $20, whatever it is. Like I was sitting there talking about how, I'm looking forward to making YouTube a business and doing this for a living, right? So then it turns into, well, you should do a box and sell it for a monthly subscription. Makes no sense, man. Like, people get tired of listening to, hey, man, I have a membership channel program thing. You should totally do that. Because, like, every channel can be part of the membership program. Um, and so it's like, yeah, I might have one or two YouTubers I really like, and they have stuff that only is on their membership page. So yeah, I would definitely do that. But sometimes I feel that people are swayed by the success of another to the detriment of themselves. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that if you're a successful person that you're doing anything wrong, but you're doing a thing that makes sense to you, works for you, and because it works for you, you intrinsically know it, you understand why you do the thing that you do. It does not make sense for someone to try and replicate and duplicate what you do because it won't make sense to them. And so, when as your business model, if you're trying to tell people to do the thing that these other people do and you don't understand why the person's doing what they're doing, it don't make no sense. So I don't know, man. It's one of those things where it's just like I don't understand how you can consult people about their businesses. And that's the other thing too. It's like if you're going to be a business consultant, shouldn't you find out what their business does? Go talk to the people that, work for them, find out how they like said company or what they don't like about said company. Because I can tell you this, just reading books about people who have gone in and fixed companies and all that stuff. The very first thing they do is they show up, they take a tour of the facility if there is a physical facility, and they talk to the people that work there, and they do all this stuff. And once they get a grasp of what the company is, that's when they can start suggest suggesting things. But if you literally get a client that, is going to pay you money to help get their business on track, and you don't take the time to figure it out, like, what's the point, man? like, uh, oop. I don't know. I don't know at all. I like this mechanic though of the game. These little bridges that you can. Okay, get off me, you weird wolf thing. Like that to me is a really neat mechanic where they're like, instead of just having you traverse these tree tops, let's find a way to give you these bridges that are made out of essence or whatever you want to call it. So I think it's a neat mechanic. Now, if I remember correctly, there is an invasion that occurs here. I don't remember which tree it's on. Alright, there's the bridge there. But then again, it's been so long since we did this, because we did, like I said, we did 80 hours in our first playthrough. And then we went and played Reforged for a while. No. We're going to drop down this way first. I want that purple item, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but I want it. No, it's a sacred tier. Don't really need it. Ooh, backstab. There we go. Stupid wolf thing. Is there anything this way? No? Okay. Just wanted to double check. I didn't notice that the first time we came through here, so figured I would double check. I guess there isn't one. I swear, man. All right. Okay, so that's all done. We fought Dragon Boy right below us. Okay, jump. And there's that item there. Golden Rune 13, not bad. I'm going to jump just to be on the safe side. Okay, weird bird. No. Ugh. That was close. Great Somberstone. Really? Okay. Large smithing stone. What? I have no idea. That's one thing for me, man, is like I have work, man. Just like I don't understand sometimes. Oh, this is the guy. Okay. This dude does all these stupid jumpy around craps, and it got real annoying, and he can shapeshift. That guy. Ow. See what I mean now? Shit. Crap. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, he jumps around so freaking much, man. Like, we can get him. That's not the problem, man. Like, we almost did him first try. Okay, buff up. I want to get my runes. Ugh. You. What's up, Jacoby? Yeah, man, I'll do it after the stream. Though, I should let you know, Jacoby, doing a sub for sub never really works out in your favor for monetization purposes. broski hits so freaking hard. God dang, bro. Problem is we don't have anything leveled up. None of our spirit summons are leveled. Yeah, none of them are leveled. We'll do it one more time, and if we still can't do it, then I'm going to we'll dip out temporarily. Um, like I know we can do it. That's not a problem. Grab those. Dang it! I rolled too late. Oh, come on. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. Dang, I was trying to get far enough away to heal, man. See, we can get him. That's not the problem. The problem is our summon just bites the dust. All right. And the other problem is now we're gonna have to run all the way back because I'm gonna go level up. Go level up a summon real quick. Wait a second. Where's the nearest grace? Have we not hit a grace for a while? Shoot, that means we have to run across all those treetops again. That's fine. That's fine. All right. In that case, oh Okay. Let's just for giggles make sure she doesn't have anything we need. We can't wear any of that anyway. That's the only faith weapon she has. Okay. Let's click this. We scroll all the way down to the bottom. Consume all runes, all golden runes. Okay. Nope, wrong way. I don't know why they took out the invasion for that guy. Alright, so do we want to level this guy or do we want to level something that's more tanky? Hold on. Let's go pick up all of our ashes, spirit summons, I mean. And let's see if there's one that we like. Sword chest. There we go. There's so much in here. So there's the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 for rot. Like, we have so many already. That's crazy. Oop. So we want to go here. This is a tank. He's a tank. Here's the problem with Loodle. Loodle does his little fade away crap too much. To the point where you don't... Hold on. I'm getting cold. Where you don't have him tanking all that much, right? Then you've got this dude right here, Ingval. Ingval is pretty OP. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He is. But he tries to do his little tornado thing, I think, too much in this version. So it makes it harder for him to stay in the fight. Especially with a creature that jumps around and all that fun stuff. Pumpkinhead is a pretty good tank. Ends up getting a lot of health. So I think we'll level him as if driven mad by an arrow, bloodshed, and the humming of insects. This mad soldier is all that's left of a broken gladiator. Yeah. So I think we could level him up, and we could level up him. He's super aggressive. He's super tanky. All right, we'll try to level both, and then that way we can test both. Spirit tuning. All right, so we got him to 5. Pumpkinhead. We got him to 7. Okay. Sword chest. Don't need you, don't need you, need you, need you. Don't need you, don't need you. You. Gotta keep you. There. Remnant crafting. Definitely want that. That will come in handy. Bruh, that's insane. Okay. Okay. All right. Um. Holy tech, lightning, fire, magic, poise, all damage, strength, arcane, dexterity. No, I want that one. And do I have the one that converts damage? Yeah. There. All right. And then we are back down here, where we gotta go across all the dang treetops again. Hopefully, all of the bridges are still good. So, okay. Yeah, looks like the bridges are still good. So we can just book it. Ow. And jump. And now we are back. We probably should have used up a lot of these runes, but it's all good. Okay. So we're going to buff with that. Step on through. This first attempt, we're going to try with our leveled up Night Full. Dang. Run! Boom! Finally! Remembrance of the Spirit Shaper. And then that's the way we came in. There's a grace there. There's a big door there. Alright. Now we run through this door. Now, this is usually where you actually fight the gargoyles. But they're not there. So, this is going to take us to the deep root depths, I believe. I forgot to go get me something to eat for streaming today. But I also have to go do a schedule. So I'll just eat while we're at work doing that. But yeah, I believe this takes us to the next underground zone. Yep, sure does. All right, we got 326,000 runes. Let's spin those. Got that to 20. And I want to get endurance up to 15, and then everything else, like I said, is going into faith for more damage. Okay. So I don't really want to do this area yet because there's actually 3 mini bosses and a major boss here. Don't want to do those yet. We can do Ansel River here, but what we really need to do... Well, no, we finished that. That's all of... No, we didn't finish. Where's Necron? That's the Mimic Tier, Sorcerer River, I know what I'm thinking of. It's not that. Is it here? I think it's here. Yeah, I think it's this one. I could be wrong. Okay. We just need to go take on that big dude. We can try Pumpkinhead on this guy. I mean, he took some damage, but not like an obscene amount. You know what I mean? Then again, that wasn't a real boss either, so. Hmm. Great Samba Stone. We should have enough to level up a third weapon at this point. Ooh. For some reason, we are not doing our normal bonk damage. These guys have more health. Let's go get the Wing of Estelle. The thing is like, this is a really good weapon, the Wing of Estelle, because it gives melee users a ranged skill, which is awesome. Okay. And great Somberstone. Yeah, we definitely have the ability to get more weapons. Maybe we should level the axe that you start with and see. Like, I know it doesn't have a good Ash of War on it, but we could test it just to see if it does do more damage overall. Okay. This was the city I was thinking of. I was like, why haven't we done this place? This should be the ant shield. Mm-hmm. What I really want to do is figure out where we get our next rune and go get that. Easy peasy. Hi, everybody. So, Fundamentalist, man, is just awesome. The amount, and it's, I've been singing this for I don't know how long, but almost every game we've played on this channel, and I'm trying to think of a point where single target was better, but in almost every game, AOE has reigned king. Um, even Final Fantasy 14 when we play that online, um, like even then, you want AOE. Even for single target, AOE was doing better damage. You know, so it's just like I don't know, man. Like why do single target damage when AoE seems to be doing the best that you can do? Well, done deal there. Done deal there. If there was a way to make this spell do more damage per tick or hit a wider area, I'm all for it. Larval tier. Not that we need it because we have infinite. Ow. There we go. But yeah, AoE just seems to be the best type of damages. Let's run this way. I just want to make sure that there's nothing hidden down any of these little nooks and crannies out here. Can't open that. All right. All right. Dang, how many of these spawn? There we go. I was like, jeez, is it just an infinite number? Because as long as I get runes for it, I don't care. I'll stand here and kill an infinite number of them. I have infinite FP. So. Oh, dang it. Great Somber Stone. And there we go. Now, normally this is where you would get the item that gives you way more spell slots. You can still get it by using the Enchanted Remnant, but it is what it is. Okay. Go down. Go down. Go down. Elevator. Okay. And then like that's where we need to go. But there's an item still. So what I'm going to do is actually just teleport over to here. Yeah. Should be this one. And instead of going up, we're going to go to the right. There we go. Jeez. Hammer Boy is not fun. Now, the reason why you normally don't want to run this way is because those dudes will launch spears at you the entire time. I'm not worried about it. There we go. All right. Give me just one quick second, guys. I got to use the restroom, so I will be right back. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. And now we're just going to run. Because we just need to get over to the elevator. Unless they hid something down here, which I'm not really worried about. There's nothing here. Ow, ow, ow. Stop it. There's nothing down here else that we need. So okay. Now the fun part. Let's sit here. Okay. Level up. We just need 2 more levels worth of runes in order to finish where we are there. And then yeah, man, it's gonna be We're going to be rocking and rolling here shortly. There we go. Go get them. Owie. Well, so Pumpkin Boy doesn't even do any damage. Oh, yeah, he does. Dark Moon Ring. Now we can go do the upper portion of there. And we'll do it after we do this. Because technically what you're supposed to do is come here, do this, then from the Lake of Rot, you're supposed to go take on him, then come up here, and finish up Ronnie's quest that way. Okay. So, here's the dealio. This place is massive. And they changed a whole bunch of it. So this might take us a hot minute to get through all this. The other thing I want... There's an open chest over there? Why? Quicksilver rapier. All right. And this portal, I forget where this takes us, but no biggie. Okay. Now I do know that I want to go this way for one of the bosses. Oh. Flowing curved sword. Okay. This guy is going to hit like a gosh dang truck. And we can't really use any of our summons here because they'll just die from rot. It's kind of dumb. There you go. Done deal. But you need him in order to light this brazier. Dragon Scale and Dragonkin Rune. There we go. There's that one. There's more up there that we have to do as well. But I'm just going to run around this lower portion real quick. Yeah, I was going to say, I think there's something out here. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing this as a marksman. I mean, I'm sure there's ways of making the marksman overpowered. But at the same time, it's just like, after fighting some of these bosses and... Here we go. I have a feeling that the marksman is going to have to rely very heavily on summons. Jeez. I hate fighting on stairs. Broski is so gosh dang loud down there, bro. Okay, great. Somber Stone. Oh my god, hit the guy. Jesus. Listening to him talk about real estate like he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Real estate's hilarious. Alright. Then we've got this Silver Scarab. And then... And we'll just keep going this way. Beauty of it is poison doesn't do all that much damage to me. Especially with Blessing of Grace on right now. Because we almost heal as fast as poison does damage. Poison damages us just a little bit faster than we heal. But not much. Oh, something over there just instantly bit the dust. Yeah. I'm more worried about the stupid rot damage than I am whatever these guys are doing. Okay. Just go this way then. Oh my god, get... Okay. Okay. Oh, a colossal somber stone. I think we needed that in order to level up our mace again. Great somber stone. And even if we don't, that just means we can level up other stuff. Da 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 da. Okay. Hello? Y'all see that, right? There's like a invisible wall there. Okay, nothing there. Absolutely no reason to fight these guys. Wait, fight those guys. Okay, and no way to get over there. At least not from here. There is later, like you can see there's an item over there. We have to get all the torches lit, I think, in it. Or there's levers that I gotta click. I don't remember anymore. I know there's a thing that we gotta do for the thing, for the whatchamacallit, but. Yeah, you don't get to breathe poison at me, my guy. Okay. Honestly, we could just teleport back there and do the upper path now. Because I don't think there's anything on this lower area left. Gotta go take out this archer. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Dang. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything on this lower portion anymore. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm not seeing it, so. It is what it is. Get back up. Come on, one more time. Ah! There we go. There we go. Back roll. You wants to go, uglies? There we go. We even have runes to level up, which is great. Alright. While these guys slowly tick down. Oh, no, no, no. Enchanted Shot is so annoying. Like, it really is. Okay, rock grease. Oh, see what I mean? Like, broski's a gazillion miles away. And dude nailed me. Tell you what, it's getting dangerous. Okay. Let that one. I think that's too far of a jump. I'll just play it safe. I don't want to accidentally goof up and fall off. Trying to make up for the time that I spent yesterday looking for a stupid sword. Oh no, we already went that way. Okay. And we're gonna run down this way. I'm trying to get it. Ow, son of a biscuit. I hate those guys. I apologize. What's real? This is a modded version, if that's what you're asking. And boom. Da, 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 da. What's up? Clean Rod Knight. Scorpion Stinger, that's another rot blade. Okay, so we already went to that side. So now you can see we can actually run over to here. And then we jump across this way. And this has golden foul foot. Run over here. Look at that duelist up there like, yeah, man. You're not getting me, buddy. Okay. And all I gotta do is go. Order. Launch you in there like that. Whoo, you have a lot of health. Oh, and you do a lot of damage. There we go. Yeah, that was me being cocky and the game going, check yourself, brother. All right, the Grand Cloister is now open, which is back that way. So let's go get that item. Or an arc. Okay. And now we just gotta get out of here. Because we need to go that way. That's the Grand Cloister. And we didn't pick up the grace that I saw earlier, so... Oop, nope, that's not what I want to do. So that's a bummer. But we got all the fires lit. Grand Cloister's open. We got 15 minutes before I got to skedaddle to go deal with a schedule. So we'll see. Oh, I forgot about him. Excuse me, coming through. Yep, yep. Beep, beep. Oh, there's an item. This way. I was about to be like, am I running the wrong direction? And jump. There we go. I need a grace. Especially before I try and go fight that guy. That dude, whew. I still have nightmares about that guy. Ah, dang. Now I can't remember if there's a guy down there or if there's the ulcerated tree spirit down there. Either way, though, what I'm gonna do is head for the grace in case I die. I'd rather just fight all these guys again instead of have to run from way outside. And there we go. Plus, I'm not going to have time to take down the boss. Oh, no, 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 no. Drink that. Drink that. Okay, puts us at 200k runes. Looks like there's a chest there. Just in case I die. I'm going to go ahead and hit this. Yeah, okay. I was hoping that there was actually a grace further down inside, but there's not, so. Okay. And Radiant Rune of Rot. So at this point, we have all the runes that we can get for Rot, I believe. All right, we're gonna find out if this is a guy or if this is a the English ulcerated tree spirit. And it's a guy. Snuppet, servant of Rot. Wow. Okay. Hey, did you see that bullet bending BS? Okay. God, man. Dudes hit like trucks. It's not fun. Okay. We'll have to get rid of this for also Death Blight, since that guy apparently builds it so dang fast. Okay. There we go. All right. Well, that is going to end this particular episode. Ooh, that was close. This particular episode. In the next one, we are going to attempt to take down this boss. I don't think we can. If we can't, here's the game plan. We are going to go ahead and go into Altus Plateau. We're going to go find our other stuff. So we have armor that we can go pick up. We have, so like, just to give you guys an idea. So if we can't take this guy down, we'll give it, one or two shots. But if we can't take this guy down, we need to go find the Cave of the Forlorn, and we need to go to the capital so we can get our Shining and Radiant runes. Okay? We can get the Tree Sentinel armor after we defeat the Tree Sentinel duo in Altus. Easy there. Let's see. Young Lion set and Dry Leaf set, those we can't do in at all because, like I said, we're not going to be doing the DLC for these guys. For these runs, we're just focused on the main story for now. We may go in and do them, but it is what it is. So we're definitely going to be looking for the Tree Sentinel set given by Gold Mask after uncovering Marika's secret. That one's pretty easy. We just got to make sure we keep talking to Golden Mask when we go into Altus Plateau. But the biggest and easiest one for us will be the Tree Sentinel set, so that will look like this when we get it. Outside of that, when it comes to weapons, honestly, the only thing we've got left that would even be worth it is when we get to the Cave of the Forlorn. We're supposedly able to get the Golden Order Greatsword, so we might look at doing that. Mainly because there's two things in the Forlorn cave that we can get, right? So, Cave of the Forlorn gives us the Radiant, and it gives us our Golden Order Greatsword. So, both of those should be easy for us to get. Plus, we can do the Tree Sentinel set. So, we should be able to get the next two. I don't know where the Shining Rune is in Lindell. That's the capital. But the Cave of the Forlorn, we should be able to get pretty easy. So that will be what we work on if we can't take this guy down. Like I said, we'll give it 2 good solid attempts. And then if we still can't beat him, we'll go ahead and go into Altus and start getting the rest of our stuff. Let's see, level up. Got that to 15. And now we just need to start boosting that. Once we get the rest of our stuff, we'll come back. We'll try to take this guy down if we didn't already. And then from there, we're also going to go do Ronnie's Tower. And we're going to do all of the northern portion of Caelid, aside from the guy that's right there. We're just going to try and do as much of this as we can knock out when we get back. So I will catch you guys in the next stream. Y'all be safe, have fun, and